In this lesson, I'm going to be supporting you in creating and feeling into a sense of inner safety. Most of us have grew up in environments or were surrounded by caregivers who did not know how to foster a sense of safety for ourselves. And if there's a lack of safety that we feel within ourselves, then we're going to see everyone and everything around us as a threat. So even if a particular relationship is safe, even if a particular environment is safe, because we're lacking that sense of safety within ourselves, we can't allow ourselves to really feel or take in that sense of safety from our external environment or from the people around us. So the invitation here is to start to really cultivate and ask yourself the questions that are going to help you to drop in into a place of safety. Another reason why it's important to focus on the sense of inner safety is because the more safe you feel, the more authentic you're going to be. The more you're going to allow yourself to fully express your essence. You're going to have and feel that sense of permission to express your needs, to express your feelings, to express your desires, your wants, and so on and so on. Also, when you feel a sense of safety, you have a greater capacity to tap into your deepest desires and dreams. When we don't feel safe, we don't allow ourselves to even open up to something bigger, like a bigger vision for our life, or we don't allow ourselves to take the kind of action we need to align ourselves with the dream that we want to co-create in this lifetime. So when I talk about inner safety, I like to bring in the sense of the nervous system, the sense of the root chakra that is located at the base of the spine. And those are the two primary centers that we're going to be working with so that you can start to check in and notice what is present in your nervous system, what is present in your root chakra, and also what kinds of thoughts you have a tendency to hold on to that might be um, creating that lack of safety within yourself. So to begin with, I'm going to be guiding you through one practice so that you can start to tune into your root chakra. So just finding a comfortable position and posture. You can close your eyes if you want. And through your inner eye or your third eye, I invite you to look within and allow your awareness to drop in into the pelvic floor, where the sitting bones are, where the very bottom of your spine is. And just notice if there are any sensations that you experience there. Can your attention and awareness rest in that place, or does it bounce off? Do you get distracted all of a sudden? And notice that color for the root chakra is red. So if you were just intuitively to see a color for your root chakra as it is in this moment, is it vibrant red? Is it open? Or does the color feel dark or gray and maybe the energy is compressed inside? And there are no wrong answers here. It's just noticing, being aware. And then on a scale from 1 to 10, with 10, that root chakra being completely balanced, open, energized, and with 0 feeling completely dead, very contracted, dark, where would you place yourself? Where would your root chakra be located in this moment on a scale from 1 or 0 to 10? And just note that mentally, that number. You can even jot it down if you want. Beautiful. And from here, we're just going to continue. You can open your eyes if you want, and I'm going to show you one practice that you can just start to implement very gently. And as you can see, I'm starting to rock from side to side. So see if you can really like sit on a sturdy surface, like I'm sitting on a chair currently. If you're on a sofa, it might not be as effective. So see if you can find a sturdy surface. And we're just going to gently rock from one sitting bone to the other. And we're going to gradually start to open up and relax the bottom portion of your body. Just rocking from side to side. Now we're going to add a breath to it. So allow yourself to breathe in through the nose and sigh with relief on the exhalation. As you're inhaling and exhaling, see if you can let the breath move all the way down into your pelvis. So as if you're breathing in and out of your pelvis. Now we're going to do some circles. So I invite you with your pelvis to start to move in a circle, just like I'm showing with my finger. That's what you're doing with your body. Just going in one direction, moving the pelvis in a circle. And once again, engaging with your breath. Allowing the pelvis to soften, to relax, to unwind from the inside. Now we're going to move in the opposite direction, still making a circle. And you can make a circle small, you can make it wide, whatever feels best for your body. If there's a lot of stagnant energy there, it's going to take some time to activate it and to allow it to move. Beautiful. And then here, coming back to center, and we're going to just pause here and notice what you're experiencing. You might feel a sense of openness or relaxation. You might not experience any tips whatsoever. Wherever you're at is totally okay. Do not put that pressure on yourself that from just one practice, you should be experiencing a lot of sensation. You might be, that's wonderful. And if you're not, that's totally okay. The next thing we're going to do to start to engage the energy inside of the pelvis, we're going to squeeze the pelvic floor muscles and then hold. And then we're going to release and let go. Okay. And we're going to also use the breath for that. So I'm going to tell you. So just practicing squeezing, holding, and then releasing. That's what we'll be doing. All right. So once again, finding your center. And let's do that together. As you inhale, squeezing the pelvic floor muscles, holding, and letting go. Inhaling, squeezing, and then letting go. Inhaling, squeezing, and holding. Releasing, letting go. Squeezing, holding, and letting go, releasing. Let's do that a couple more times. Breathing in and squeezing and holding. And letting go. See if you can also open up the throat area and allow the shoulders to release. Because the lower part of the body oftentimes mirrors the upper part of the body. So let's do it one more time. Breathing in. Squeezing. And letting go. Loosening. Beautiful. I'm just pausing here for a few moments. Taking a few gentle breaths. Beautiful. And I'm going to guide you through a very short meditation practice. We're going to use the white light and we're going to start to invite it into the body. And we're going to let that white light reach all the way down into the pelvis. Okay? So and allow yourself to find your center, your balance. Allow your crown chakra all the way at the top of your head to open, to relax, to soften. And either visualize or feel that there's white light that is descending from the top of your head. And it's moving through your crown chakra. And it's descending down through the forehead, the throat, opening up the throat, the neck. And it's descending down through the heart space, through the gut, the belly. And it's moving down into your root chakra. And let that white light really break up any density in that part of the body. Let that light move into the darkness. Let it activate your root chakra so that you can soften and relax into a deeper sense of safety within yourself. Let that white light wash through fear, through contraction. If there's any shakiness that starts to happen in your pelvis or legs or your feet or your body, just allow that shakiness to release itself, letting the energy move through the body. Just letting that white light penetrate whatever inside of you is still holding on to past experiences, past fears, anxieties, and allowing that white light to cultivate and create a sense of safety and security within your body and your energy. Use your exhalation to release things you no longer want to hold on to. Allow yourself to also visualize your pelvis sinking into a warm pool of water, as if whatever's frozen inside of you can start to melt and release into that warm water. And then if this affirmation feels right for you, I invite you to repeat it internally, either internally to yourself or out loud. In this moment, I am safe. In this moment, I am safe. And this one as well. I allow myself to feel safe. I allow myself to feel safe. Beautiful. And I'm starting to gently and gradually to bring this practice to completion. Gradually opening your eyes and coming back into the shared space. Beautiful. So I invite you to continue utilizing these practices to continue opening up the energy inside of that pelvic floor. And one other tip that I'm going to give you as you go out into the world is to start to check in with your nervous system, with your body, with yourself, asking yourself the question, what's going to help me to feel safe? Now, I'll give you an example. Let's say you walk into a room and, it's full of people, there's furniture there, and just unfamiliar environment that you're walking into. Ask yourself, what place in that room or in that house or in that office is going to help me to feel the safest? It's going to help me to feel the most comfortable. And as you receive that answer, your body's going to tell you, your nervous system's going to tell you. So trust what you get. Just go to that place, right? Allow yourself to settle into that particular chair or sit in that particular sofa. Or on the contrary, you might not want to sit, you might want to stand. Maybe you want to lean against the wall. Whatever is going to help you to cultivate that sense of safety, start to tune into that. Also, it might have something to do, when you're at home and you're like not particularly feeling comfortable. Maybe just taking a blanket and wrapping it around your shoulders is going to help you to feel that sense of protection and coziness and safety. So on a regular basis, start to ask yourself, what's going to help you to cultivate that sense of inner safety? So you're not outsourcing it and expecting others to make you feel safe, but you're starting from the inner sourcing, right? The safety comes from within yourself first. And then you start to discern who you feel safe with, who you don't feel safe with, where you want to be, where you don't want to be, and so on and so on. All right. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave your comments, questions below. I will be able to see them and respond to them. And I look forward to connecting with you. So if there's anything that you want to share, feel free to bring that in. I'm happy to see how these practices are landing, what's unfolding for you as you are moving through this particular course. Take care of yourself.